issue is sometimes your past can convince you more than your prophecy. And what you may not know is that your future is far greater than your past. Oh, no. I wish I was talking to some people who had your future is God. There's a saying by a good friend of mine, what God cannot do. But it's not necessarily true. It sounds good, but there is something that God cannot do. God cannot lie. God is so bad at lying that if he looks at you now and says you are white, you will turn white. Because what he says becomes. What he says is. He cannot lie. So when Ezekiel is brought to the valley of dry bones. They were very dry, and it's in Ezekiel, brought to the valley of dry bones. Why do I say that? Because this valley was a graveyard. God had promised to make a great nation, and the enemy turned the great nation into a graveyard. If you ever want to know what your prophecy is, look at how the devil has fought you. This is how I know this nation is a great nation. Because you don't attack anything that you're not afraid of. This is the thing about Egypt. The Bible says, actually, if you study it, Pharaoh was afraid of the Israelites, lest they know how mighty they are. So he had to cripple them in their minds to make them feel inferior and dumb and stupid.